is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Lubbock, Texas, and the home field of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Red Raiders will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So Michigan's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. They'll be met by a defensive front that has a couple of impact players on it. They get after the quarterback. They slow the run down. Really a nightmare to block.
Well, these guys are what it's all about. You want to build a great defense? Follow this blueprint right here. Big, strong, athletic defensive linemen. They're game wreckers, and they're lucky to have a couple of them up front. Going to be tough on this offense to try to hold up at the line of scrimmage.
And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job. Need help from the secondary, and when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's York. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Kerback and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. Here's a handoff testing the middle. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone. He comes up short. Now we're looking at a third and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on third and goal.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. It'll be a 24-yard attempt. Should be automatic. Oh, and he knocks it right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Texas Tech's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Got a quarterback here who was really dialed in the last game. Incredibly efficient performance. Let's see if he can duplicate that again today.
Yeah, he just seemed to be in that zone. You know, like you said, every decision was very solid. Put the ball right where the receivers can make a play. I think that's the important thing today. Going up against a defense that has great athletic ability. Just continue to make those good decisions. Be accurate with the ball. He's got another chance to have another great day.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Looking downfield, it's Silva. Pass caught. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Good throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down. The Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. He's got it with room to run. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Defense looking for a stop on 3rd and goal. Design quarterback run. And the defense brings him down.
Well, they get stopped here on 3rd down to bring us to 4th down. They're inside the 5-yard line. Big decision to make for the head coach and offensive coordinator. You know what the home crowd wants. They want him to go for it here.
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Boy, do I love watching this guy play the game. You know, you get caught up with his ability to throw the football, but you get into a situation where it's 4th down and goal. I love that his legs are a threat. This time he finds his way into the end zone for 6 points.
So they'll try to add the lead now at a PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. And they improve upon that here. Snags the quick throw. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment. Important second down play coming up. Bootleg looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
The The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's 4th down and long.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Touchdown, Red Raiders. The special teams produce a score. Well, Kirk, we knew this guy was a dangerous returner. Took the football and just knifed through that coverage team.
You know, a lot of times we talk about vision. Usually we're talking about running backs trying to find a lane. But returners need to have that as well. And you saw how great vision allows this returner to kind of weave his way through the defenders for a touchdown.
The PAT is good, so it's a 14-3 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Of course they're going to pick up the 1st down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hoare. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. Takes off in a bootleg. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up 1st down from the 32. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking right, this one caught. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
If you play zone coverage and the quarterback is patient, this is a tough play to defend. Nice job of waiting for the receiver to get into the window and then making an accurate throw.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking for a man. Makes the catch. Can he get in? takes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. The back's got it. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up, as the stats reflect. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And here's the handoff. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Broken tackle, still going. Softball brought down after a nice run.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort, but now it's third down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. To throw, it's Silva. He's running out of time here. Keeper for the first down and more. Put him out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down, but he just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield, because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight, was able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first. You talk about this defense stepping up, first and goal, and they get the pass break up, making sure every yard is earned.
Caught near the goal line, and he scores! Touchdown, Texas Tech! Well, they slowed the game down with a long, winding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, it puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense. Man, did they make that look easy.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 21-10. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Or hand it off? That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First down here for this offense. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch is made down the middle. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45. And the Wolverines pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes the catch. It's York. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play. That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Scanning the field, it's Silva. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
Well-designed play here on this dagger route. Looked like everything was in play. Unfortunately, the timing off between the quarterback and that vertical seam.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Red Raiders looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. Steps out of bounds after a solid game, which sets up a 1st and goal for the offense. The Red Raiders hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Looking to chuck it again. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the extra point makes it an 18-point game, 28-10. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. What a catch! He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
Looks right for a quick completion. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
And put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver. So it's the instincts, and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down a wide receiver for a loss like that.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
3rd down upcoming after that completion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Wide open downfield. He make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone. The Wolverines pick up enough yardage for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. After missing a field goal on their last drive, they got to produce something here on 3rd down to even get into field goal range. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. Hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. So now on comes the field goal unit. He knocks it through with confidence.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Looking to pass. It's Silva. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Bursts into space. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. Second down, we're going to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught, completion. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. The Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. First down, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. The pass rush gets home. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
He makes the grab. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41. And the Wolverines will have first and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. They misfire on first down, so it's second and 10 from the 41. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Off the miss, still a 22-point margin.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Ball handed off. He's found some room at the 45. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today. This will likely be the last play of the half. And then first down, right back to the running game. Has the first down and more. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Minnetta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Lubbock. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. The Wolverines will kick this away to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Miles. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Dropping back, it's Silva. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision.
And looking for a big play here. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Using his legs on the scramble. The junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. And the Red Raiders will line up here on 1st down and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. Second down after that short completion. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now brings up 4th down. The Wolverines will have to punt this one away. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. Really excellent possession last time. He mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. They'll run it from the gun. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down play coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Third down after that running play. They'll try to run for the first down. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. The Red Raiders look to keep this drive moving. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And the Red Raiders will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Looking to throw. It's Silva. He escapes the pocket. Touchdown, Texas Tech. This offense really clicking.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. The drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. The pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Big throw caught on the left side. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Finds his target. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Wolverines will have to kick this away. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Back to throw. It's Silva. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30.
Well, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short, pitchy catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. He's looking to throw. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a first and goal. Very efficient so far. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Michigan, 13.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Receiver in motion now. Play action here on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Tough spot here. Second and long from their 19. And the wideout goes in motion. Play fake, looking to throw. The sure hands, it's York. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw the first down. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
A gain makes it second and medium. To throw, it's Silva. Caught quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? Out of the gun now on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Barber. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40. The Red Raiders starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this third quarter. Well, Kirk, Texas Tech has the lead here. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. Here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st down, it's play action. And it's caught! Touchdown, Texas Tech!
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Michigan, 13.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Handoff here from the shotgun. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field. To create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. One big play, and the offense has flipped the field. They're across the 50, set up with a 1st down. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's York. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter. You're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
A pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Extending the play now. The Salt were able to bring him down quickly.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Makes the defender miss. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw. So 2nd down after the incompletion.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Looking to throw yet again. Gets rid of it on the move. The receiver makes the catch. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So they tack on 3 points, but still a large deficit.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Set to kick it off.
Return starts from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him. But a great spot to start this drive. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Looking to throw. It's Silva. Good throw, catch made.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
A completion makes it second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. With the catch, it's Parker. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the Red Raiders with 1st and 10 here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. Offense getting set. Second down play here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And it's caught. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Second down after that previous play. Looking for a receiver. Catch made on the right side. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. That short completion sets up a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Nice grab. It's Parker. The completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead. And the first play of the drive now from the 25.
Here we go.
Leaning on the run game here late. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Just another example of this offense just doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. Well, barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a...
Looking for a deep completion. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway.
The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And a timeout is called here. 10 seconds remaining on the clock. 2nd down and goal upcoming. Dropping back. It's Sharp. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Quarterback drops back. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. The 50. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Michigan. The defense contributes 6 points.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
Automatic on the PAT. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.